Good afternoon, guys. Yes, I didn't film this morning because I just didn't feel like it. I'm honestly tired. I could use a nap. But anyway, oh, caught you. It is Monday, by the way. Woo! Saved by my reflexes. Oh, that hardly ever happens. I never really have an issue. It's just slippery right there. Like, what is going on? You gonna stay? Hopefully. Anyway, I don't know if you can see in the background, but I'm editing a video because I didn't film any. I didn't edit any videos this past weekend. I guess because I was lazy. And I gave myself permission just to be lazy because I was tired. Also, it's also that time of the month for me, so I'm not feeling the greatest. But I figured if I want to upload some videos this week, I have to edit some. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my twinkly lights. I decided to try to, well, first of all, I had to get new batteries for it. But second, yeah, those thingies. I put some new batteries in that one, and there's new batteries in that one over there. Guys, I have yet to put those things away. As far as my air mattresses, Zachary's closet still is a wreck. No one has come to fix it. So, what's the point, right? Yeah, I'm getting distracted by those lights, but I had gotten a new thing for my chair here. Not that I really needed it, but Mom had bought plenty of them and thought of me as well, just to help support my back because it's crooked and uncomfortable at times, and yeah, I get a lot of neck and back problems thanks to scoliosis. So that's kind of new. Well, it is new. I had to start a new puzzle, guys. Sadly, I gave up on my last one. I got frustrated with it. It had too many of the same type of colors everywhere on the puzzle. And it just was confusing me. So I started the ocean one. It's only a 300 piece, so the pieces are like yay big. They're pretty decent size, and so that shouldn't take me too long. I've gotten more done on my dotting. What's that? I've got like probably close to half of it done. You can tell I'm already up past the coral and the fish, and I'm onto the dolphin part, and I've got all up here. So I would say I'm close to half done. Probably a few more bars up and I'll be half done. But it's so pretty. So many colors. I mean, up close it looks like a blob of color and you have no idea what it looks like. But far away, you can tell a little bit better. There's like coral and there's fishies, stuff like that. Like there's a couple of clownfish right there and there, but like close up it looks like a blob. you really can't tell unless it's like far away. So that's coming out nicely. Working this weekend. I'm gonna do something more. Oh, I'm so tired, guys. I'm about to take a nap. Oh, I guess I can kind of tell you this. I wasn't really going to get into more church-related things, but basically, guys, last Sunday, or yesterday was my last time in the nursery. I told the nursery staff, the person that was in charge of it, that it would be my last time. She didn't really question it. She's like, sorry to hear that you don't want to do it anymore, blah, blah, blah. I did thank her for the opportunity to work in the nursery, because it was an honor and privilege. They actually had kids that were in there. There was the one that's usually there. One of them was actually too old to be in there. She, poor thing, was upset that she couldn't be in there. She could have been in the kids' church, but she has a hard time being down there. She was fine. I mean, there were times where she didn't want to come to my class, but honestly, I think she'd rather be in my class than she would be in the older kids' class. She has a hard time with it. I don't know if it's because her older brother's in there or I don't know. Where's the teachers? I don't know. I really don't know what's going through her mind. But anyway, I'll give you more updates later as far as church-related things, at least by next month. I'll tell you what's up. I don't feel like talking about it right now. Kind of want to heal from the process of all this. But anyway, I got a new bag. Drawstring bag for my junk that I drive around. Because you'll see. This thing I've had for years, and it's gotta go. Like, the string is barely hanging on. I had to tie it right here to fuse it, but it doesn't really, it's not really a drawstring bag, and it's so lopsided. And I had washed it because I drag it around on the ground. Well, not drag it on the ground, but I throw it on the ground a lot because I'm just, not that I'm like just throwing it all around the ground and tossing and turning it. It's just when I toss it into the van, it goes on the floorboard where I sit in the front seat, and then I drop it on the ground if I'm like, not like drop it, but like beside me. If I don't always put it on the chair or whatever, I just kind of have it wherever. And so it's been everywhere, and I washed it, and then the inside of it is peeled, and it's all over my stuff. But it's time to retire this. It doesn't have any holes, which surprisingly it doesn't. And the Adidas sign is intact, but it's falling apart, and yeah, the drawstring was no use. So I need to take all of my stuff out of here. Well, that was my Walmart list. Don't need that anymore. Excuse me. I can tell, like, there's like specks of, that is stuff coming off my backpack, that black stuff. I don't even know if that gum's any good. My Icy Hot roll-on, in case I get in pain. There's my pills. Hand sanitizer. What is this? Another list of things I wanted. Flash drive. I already got that. Party City. Oh, this was for birthday, man. I already got all this. This is trash now, finally. There's a bag. Oh, that's... Those are for my Finman products, the used ones, and I don't like sticking it in our... I don't stick it in other people's trash cans because they're just gross. So I always take them home, dump it, and throw it in my... Blech. Zachary burns them. Here's more gum that's probably no good. I don't even chew gum anymore. Here's some more pain cream. Ooh, there's candy in here. That's iffy. It's got some gum on it. It's showing mostly me. But I got a gummy in here. Got some pretzels. I'm not sure how good those are. Ooh, Skittles. More Skittles. A Eiffel Tower keychain. Put that with the other one. More meds. Can never have too many meds. More mints. A mask, because at the time we were still wearing masks at doctor's offices or whatever, so I had this just in case. I keep it in my bag just in case if I come across, not because I'm scared of getting sick or anything, but more pills. But just in case a place it requires wearing masks, which is very rare anymore. But who knows, we might have to go back in that situation again. But it's better be prepared than not. Here's more mints. Okay, why aren't these mints like in the mint bag? Guys, as you can tell, I am prepared for Armageddon. Just kidding. I'm prepared at any cost. I have. Oh, there's more gummies. Okay. Here's my ID bracelet. Poor Belle's all dirty. I need to clean her. But here's my ID that tells me that I have seizures, so I always bring that with me. Don't need that. Floss that I'm skeptical about. Oh, there's gum. Ew. More gummies. Okay. Well, it's time to say goodbye. And say hello to my new one. I was not planning on getting another Adidas one. I was just, oh, this one, wow. This one's thicker. Okay. This is definitely thicker than my last one. It's bigger. I mean, it's got better. Dude, it has an extra pocket here. Like, what? Fleeced inside. What in the world? More extra space. Okay, this is an upgrade from the last one. That's probably why it was more expensive. Plus that it was name branded. Again, I was not planning on getting a name branded. I was just going to get another cheap one like that. This one's more. It's got more options to it. Okay. It's also fleece inside, so, or not fleece, the inside part is fleece, but this side is more, okay, this is not going to fall apart if I wash it. This is good. This is good. This is better material. So Mom paid well. She invested well in this, so I'm glad. I mean, I was planning on getting a cheap $5 one, not gonna lie. Kind of was argumentative like I always am. Because, you know, that's me. I argue about things because I'm like cheap, but I'm not wanting to buy expensive stuff because I don't see the need for it. But then, yeah. Anyway, this I will admit, this is a good investment. Better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like my last one. Okay. There's that silica gel stuff. I wonder if that's the same stuff they put in slime. Oh, jeez. Now what? Now where do I want to put my stuff? Maybe put my medicine type stuff in the pocket. Tight. Okay, that's all like medical stuff. And then I guess the stuff can go in here. Let's put all this candy in my candy bag. I could just leave this stuff in my room, but you know. I completely forgot I had that candy in my backpack. The other stuff has been long gone. Snacks. Wallet. other essentials. I think I'll put those in the other bag. Oh, you know what? That actually is a good area to put that stuff in. So I don't have to dig through it through my other bag. And voila. I'm happy with this purchase. Didn't think I was because I'm my usual self. I didn't, like I said, I didn't need a name branded anything, but you know, I like the drawstring bag. It's more durable. It'll last longer. I mean, this thing did, the other bag did last a long time. I mean, it lasted a long time, but it's time to say sayonara. And this can be burned. I'm not sure about, is this plastic? Oh, it's plastic. It'll burn. I thought it was metal. So these are just plastic things. It'll eventually burn. Yay. Alright, that is a good thing. I was able to transfer. But anyway. Don't know him. I got 16 more minutes to my next, to my video is done. It is 1 o'clock. I probably should eat lunch, honestly. Just don't know what to eat. Already, okay, so my update, I should update you on how am I doing on my diet. Oh, I don't want to get that pill stuck like I did the last week. Or, no, the week before I got a pill stuck in my throat. So far I'm not doing terrible, but yesterday was Saturday. Okay, so when did I start? Was it Thursday or Friday? I think it was Friday that I started. Did I do any? I did eat pretty bad on Friday. I think I've already talked about that in Friday's vlog. Saturday, I didn't do bad. I only had, I think, a bagel that day. And then Thursday, I did pretty bad. I had a bagel. I had 2 little small packages of cookies at the church because I didn't eat much for breakfast and I was hungry. So I ate a couple of those just to my energy a bit. And then I had Mom's gluten-free cake. Nonetheless, it's made of, like, I don't know if it's got potato, but I know it's got like rice in it. So I didn't do too good, guys. I did good around lunchtime. I had a salad and it had peanut butter chicken. Yes, you heard me right, peanut butter chicken. Guys, it is really good. If it's like this African peanut butter type chicken, basically. I don't even know what she puts all in it, but it is so good. It's not just peanut butter. There's like other ingredients as well. Kind of like cayenne, just a little bit of cayenne, but just a little, give it a little pop to it, but it's really good. If I find out the ingredients, what she puts all in it, I'll tell you guys what it is if you're interested. But it's so good. You obviously have to like peanut butter and don't have an allergy to it, but it is so good. We still have leftover peanut butter sauce for it, and Mom, when she made her cake, she made a thing of peanut butter icing, and she's got a huge tub left of it because she put way too much on she made way too much for that little bit of cake that she made. But anyway, nonetheless, it was good. So far, I've only eaten a bagel today, so I will not be able to eat any more starchiness today. I don't know if I'll probably eat a salad for dinner, and then I'll make my mixed vegetable and chicken stuff for lunch. And then have some fruit. Try to do that type of thing. I need to go do that before I start falling asleep. And then, yeah, I don't know what I'll do, but it's kind of an update so far. What I've been doing. Oh, I also vacuumed earlier, so that's good. Had time because my mom, well, Ricky's not here at home yet, and then Mom and Zachary, I think, had a doctor's appointment uptown or something. Not sure what they were doing, but they did something, and so I was home alone. I was able to vacuum. Try to find Mom's immobilizer brace thing for her leg. It's this thing you just stick on your leg, and it's kind of like a cast, but it makes you so you don't bend your leg or your knee. The same thing, kind of bend your knee, leg, whatever. But I cannot find that darn thing. I have no idea where in the world it is. I have looked everywhere. I looked in both of her. I looked in our hall closet. I looked in her closet. I've looked in some of her drawers because she gave us permission between Zach and I. I looked in the costume stuff in the closet down in the basement. I've looked everywhere where it could possibly be. I don't know where it is. And Mom's like, I'm very good at hiding things. And Zach and I both agreed at the same time, basically like, we know. And she kind of laughed, and I was like, yeah, we do know how good you are at hiding things. It's ridiculous. She hides things from herself and all of us, and she's like panic attacking, like having a freak out moment, wondering what in the world she puts things, and I'm like, and she blames sometimes on us, like, where did we put it? And I'm like, Mom, you're the one that put it somewhere. Who knows? I don't know where things are half the time. And I'm constantly going through, anyway. She's starting to organize things, and she forgot some things, like in the basement. She's been really going through a lot and organizing because we brought a lot of stuff home. But a lot of things are labeled and organized, other than we don't know where the leg brace is, so. Anyway, I've got to stop rambling about nonsense and go fix myself some lunch. And then I probably will end up taking a nap, honestly, because I'm so tired. I'm also in the process of doing Zachary's laundry as well, so I need to check on that, so. You'll see me later this evening. I'm guaranteed it's going to be the evening. But yeah. You'll see me later. Bye. Hey guys, it is evening. Hello. So, I got some vacuuming done. So far, I'm doing good on my dieting. I've only eaten bread this morning, and I've done good for lunch and dinner, so I'm doing pretty good. And I lost 1 pound. Wow. Not much, but you know, it's something. I'm not gonna hold myself. I'm not gonna get too mad at myself if it goes up again, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to do better for my health's sake, just to cut out some things that are unnecessary for my body. So whether I lose weight or not, whatever. It's just, it is what it is. As long as I know what I'm doing for my body is a little bit better, that's all that matters. We had a bit of a rainstorm. I thought we were going to have rain because of how it looked outside, and it poured for like, I would say 35 to 45-ish minutes. So we had a bit of a dump for a while. So it's nice and wet outside. I just want to come on and apologize. If you guys see the vlogs where they there's going to be one that's redundant where it says vlog week, where it says VW, that means vlog week, by the way. 107.1, and there's 2 of them. I have messed up so bad. I don't want to redo it because it's already uploaded. I would have to take it off YouTube and then re-edit again. I don't want to go through all that process again. I don't want to. So it's gonna say, if you see vlog week 107.1, yeah, twice, just kind of ignore it. The 107, the first 107.1 is supposed to be 106.2, I think. Either way, I got stuff so messed up so bad, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with it and work this out. But anyway, little minor detail. who cares, right? As long as I get my videos up, that's all that matters. So I'm on my second editing video today. So I'm hoping to get some videos up for you guys soon. Hopefully. Got some rest today. I haven't done my dotting yet. I'm hoping to do that after I'm done vlogging, but yeah, I've been playing another game. I've been trying to get more like brain games on my phone that I can play to help my skills a little bit, because I don't want to keep feeling dumb all the time. Just to help my brain seem younger or do things a little bit faster where things will click a little bit more. So I've been playing a trivial game, and it's against other players, and that's always fun. And you have to get so many 3 questions in a row right, and you get the 4th one right, you get a little badge, and you do that 6 different times to completely win the game. You have to get like 6 different categories. It's between art, English, history, entertainment like movies, and then there was another one, science. Yeah, so those categories, and there's another one, something, what is it? Geography, that's what it is. And they give you all types of questions. Some are easy, some are not, and I'm like, oh shoot, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I almost picked that one too. But then if you get it wrong, then it's the next player's turn. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. I've had it in the past, I just couldn't always keep it on my phone because I didn't have enough storage. But with my new phone, I have so much storage, I can have all the games I want and just keep them updated, and we're all Gucci around here. You know, I can keep all my games and still play them all. And then I put a few math games because I'm terrible at math. That is my weak subject. And so I'm trying to accommodate myself a little bit and try to do a little bit better so I'm not so ignorant to a lot of math, because I would say, what grade would I be on? Probably elementary. I'm not even good with adding and subtracting. I really am slow at it. It takes me a while. My brain doesn't process really fast. It's really slow, and I'm like, where it should be like this, people expect that, and my brain's like, what in the world? I have to have it written down. I have to take my time, and I have to count on my fingers. Yes, I count on my fingers to get it correct, and even then I get it messed up. I don't know if it's my dyslexia or what it is, but it frustrates the living daylights out of me. And yeah, I've been trying to do better for my brain, so I'm not totally, I want to say stupid, but the nicer way of saying that is ignorant. I don't want to feel stupid the rest of my life, basically, or ignorant. So I'm trying to do better. I'm not saying I'm always on that. I usually do the trivia game, but occasionally I might get on there and do something just to help myself, but I don't know if it's gonna help any. Anyway, is there anything else to update on? Nope, just gonna be working the next 3 days, and then Friday. Something going on Friday? Oh, I'm gonna be mowing on Friday. That's what's gonna happen, because the grass has been mowed for like 2 weeks because of how dead it's been. But now we have all this rain, not only the weeds grew up, but now the grass is growing up, and so now it just needs to be done. And then Saturday we're gonna go visit the lady that's in the nursing home that used to live across the street, because I haven't seen her since March. Unfortunately, I've been too busy to go see her right away, so we're gonna go see her again as a family. Anyway, it is everybody's favorite time of vlog, and that is Bible time. At least I think you guys like this part of the vlog. I don't know, maybe you like me ranting. I don't know what your favorite time of the vlog is. The intro? The outro? my sarcasm. I don't know. I don't know what you guys like part of this vlog. Maybe it's just my weirdness. Okay, what chapter are we on? I keep forgetting. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a long one. I think this is it. Oh, this is gonna be a, well, no, I'm mistaken. I thought it was a long one. Never mind. I mean, it is somewhat long, but it's really not. But anyway. I think it's this one. No, I just read that the other day. Okay. Leviticus chapter 22. The Lord said to Moses, "Tell Aaron and his sons to be very careful with the sacred gifts that the Israelites set apart for me, so they do not bring shame on my holy name. I am the Lord. Give them the following instructions, and all future generations, if any of your descendants is ceremonially unclean when he approaches the sacred offerings that the people of Israel consecrate to the Lord, he must be cut off from my presence. I am the Lord. If any of the Aaron's descendants has a skin disease or any kind of discharge that makes him ceremonially unclean, he may not eat from the sacred offerings until he has been pronounced clean. He also becomes unclean by touching a corpse or by having emission of semen or by touching a small animal that is unclean or by touching someone who is ceremonially unclean for any reason. The man who is defiled in any of these ways will remain unclean until evening. Yeah. He may not eat from the sacred offerings until he has bathed himself in water. When the sun goes down, he will be ceremonially clean again and will be ceremonially okay. Just read that. And may eat from the sacred offerings, for this is his food. He may not eat any animal that has died a natural death or has been torn apart by wild animals, for this would defile him. I am the Lord. The priest will follow my instructions carefully, otherwise they will be punished for their sin and will die for violating my instructions. I am the Lord who makes them holy. No one outside a priest's family may eat the sacred offerings. Even guests and hired hands in a priest's home are not allowed to eat them. However, if the priest buys a slave for himself, the slave may eat from the sacred offerings, and if his slaves have children, they also may share his food. If a priest's daughter marries someone outside the priestly family, she may no longer eat the sacred offerings. But if she becomes a widow or is divorced and has no children to support her, and she returns to live in her father's home as in her youth, she may eat her father's food again. Otherwise, no one outside a priest's family may eat the sacred offerings. Any such person who eats the sacred offerings without realizing it must pay the priest for the amount eaten plus an additional 20%. The priest must not let the Israelites defile the sacred offerings brought to the Lord. By allowing the sacred offerings brought The priest must not let the Israelites defile the sacred offerings brought to the Lord by allowing unauthorized people to eat them. This would bring guilt upon them and require them to pay compensation. I am the Lord who makes them holy. This is what happens when I'm so tired. I tend to jibber jabber, or my pronunciation does not come out. Oof. My brain works differently, man. Worthy and unworthy offerings. And the Lord said to Moses, "Give Aaron and his sons and all the Israelites these instructions, which apply both to native Israelites and to foreigners living among you. If you present a gift as a burnt offering to the Lord, whether it is to fulfill a vow or is a voluntary offering, you will be accepted only if your offering is a male animal with no defects. It may be a bull, a ram, or a male goat. Do not present an animal with defects, because the Lord will not accept it on your behalf." There's a little sidebar called Only the Best. Animals with defects were not acceptable as offerings because they did not represent God's holy nature. only perfect animals were used. God also prefers that we give our best, whether we offer Him time, talents, or treasures. When we offer our best instead of the leftovers, we show the true meaning of worship and testify to God's supreme worth. If you present a peace offering to the Lord from the herd or the flock, whether it is to fill a vow or voluntary offering, you must offer a perfect animal. It may have no defect of any kind. You must not offer an animal that is blind, crippled, or injured, or that has a wart, a skin sore, or scabs. Such animals must never be offered on the altar as special gifts to the Lord. If a bull or lamb has a leg that is too short or too long, it may be offered as a voluntary offering, but it may not be offered to fulfill a vow. If an animal has damaged testicles or is castrated, you may not offer it to the Lord. You must never do this in your own land, and you must not accept such an animal from foreigners and then offer it as a sacrifice to your God. Such animals will not be accepted on your behalf, for they are mutated or defective. And the Lord said to Moses, when a calf or lamb or goat is born, it must be left with its mother for 7 days. From the 8th day on, it will be accepted as a special gift to the Lord. But you must not slaughter a mother animal and her offspring on the same day, whether from the herd or a flock. When you bring a thanksgiving offering to the Lord, sacrifice properly so that you will be accepted. Eat the entire sacrificial animal on the day it is presented. Do not leave any of it until the next day. I am the Lord. You must faithfully keep all my commands by putting them into practice, for I am the Lord. Do not bring shame on my holy name, for I will display my holiness among the people of Israel. I am the Lord the Lord who makes you holy. It was I who rescued you from the land of Egypt, that I might be your God. I am the Lord. He says a lot in a lot of his chapters, I've noticed. Or in the Bible in general, he says that a lot. I am the Lord, which he is. So that is chapter 22 of Leviticus. Let's see what is in today's devotion. Okay, so this one's called Payback, O Judge, and we're in the book of Psalms, to no surprise. Psalms 94. Verses 1 through 10. O Lord, the God of vengeance, O God of vengeance, let your glorious justice shine forth. Arise, O Judge of the earth. Give the proud what they deserve. How long, O Lord? How long will the wicked be allowed to gloat? How long will they speak with arrogance? How long will these evil people boast? They crush your people, Lord, hurting those who claim as your own. They kill widows and foreigners and murder orphans. The Lord isn't looking, they said, and besides, the God of Israel doesn't care. Think again, you fools. When you finally catch on, he is deaf, the one who made your ears. Is he deaf, the one who made your ears? Is he blind, the one who formed your eyes? He punishes the nations. Won't he also punish you? He knows everything. Doesn't he also know that what you're doing? In 1994, that was the year my brother was born. I was 2 years old. A shocking deed took place involving two figure skaters competing in the U.S. Figure Skating Championships. One skater, in an attempt to obtain victory that the easy way permitted, perhaps even instigated, the attack and injury of the other skater. Her cry was, "Why? Why? O Lord, the God who avenges, O God who avenges, shine forth, rise up, O judge of the earth, pay back to the proud what they deserve. Can you feel the anger and frustration of the injured athlete when she could not compete? She had no doubt had practiced very hard for this event. Perhaps she even prayed as the psalmist did in today's psalm. The U.S. Figure Skating Association stripped the skater involved in the assault of her 1994 national championship and banned her from the organization for life. She is now unable to participate in any amateur, professional, or pro-am event sanctioned by the association. Though continuing to have faith, we may feel that our enemies get away with hurting us for too long. The King of Righteousness still reigns. Take your troubles and fears to him, and he will avenge you at the perfect time. Have you ever been offended by someone with no apparent reason? Yes. Let's just say, how have you been offended by someone for no apparent reason? And this is what I put beforehand, so I'm just going to read that. But there's been other times in my life that people have offended me. Don't need to go down those paths. But this is when I was younger. When I was young, my friend decided to play with her friend instead of me. I felt like she didn't like me anymore and thought I was boring and her friend was better than me. Most of the time, that's what happened in my life. There's a lot of friends that kind of thought I was the boring one, and so they took off and hung out with someone else. Had a lot of times friends do that to me. I don't allow people to do that anymore. I hang out with people that actually want to hang out with me instead of being with, trying to fit in to with other people just because, yeah, they seem nice at first and then they act like a snake and bite you later. How did you or would you deal with such an offense? How did you or would you deal with such an offense? I wrote, sometimes I do, at least I did when I was younger, but now I get encouraged to do something about it. My mom prompts me to do so and I thank her for it. Yeah, so basically I don't allow that stuff to happen to me anymore. I kind of just, you know, don't be friends with people like that. But yeah, basically we just need to let things go if needed. Where did I always misplace that? Oh, here it is. I always misplace my sticky note for some reason. Anyway, that is today's vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, whether you like it or not. Yeah, so you won't get to see me until Friday. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. As always, keep on smiling. Stay positive as much as you guys can. It is hard. I realize that. I get it. But yeah, try to stay positive as much as you can. I love you guys, and that is sincere. I do love you. Even if I don't know you, I still love you, and I pray for you. Yes. And ultimately, Jesus loves you, so don't forget that. Jesus absolutely loves you. In fact, he died for you. That's how much he loves you. Yeah, and you'll see me later, or next time. Bye! Anyway, as I was saying before I got blanked at by a red battery. Now, obviously back in Bible times, things are a little different than they are now. Things don't get unpunished. You will get punished for things, even if it's done in secret. God sees you at all times. So don't think you're going to get away with things. However, I can't contest for other countries. I'm not sure what their punishments are versus our country, but our country is, well, there are certain acts if you get put in jail or stuff like that. I don't know. It depends if you get caught or things like that. You will get punished for it. So, like I said, it might be a federal offense or it might be God offense. So, but you're not going to get put to death instantly like that. You're not getting your head cut off or anything like that like you did back in Bible times. They were a little bit more harsh back then. Things are a little bit different. Sometimes they give you the better of the doubt. They try to give you ways of correcting you without putting you to death, unless you're a lifer and then basically you die in jail, prison. So it just depends how bad your crime is. But anyway. Alright, I'm assuming we're still in Psalms as far as... Where's my... Jeez, I lost my spot. Oh my gosh. This must be it, but I don't know. Gosh, okay. Well, sadly this battery is now ticking now too, so I'm gonna have to wait till these batteries are charged, and you'll see. Hopefully I'll remember to put this back together, or do this, and I have to figure out where I left off. But anyway, we'll let this charge and be right, well, I'll be back as soon as possible.